The Village Schoolmaster by Oliver Goldsmith. In this segment of our lesson, we shall focus on the village schoolmaster, his character, his personality. We will also learn something more about the village to which he belonged to, his relationship with the people around him, and how the people and the village understood and related themselves to the village schoolmaster. Before that, we shall also study about Oliver Goldsmith, the poet, who has penned this beautiful poem which has survived so many years. Now, what sort of a person was Oliver Goldsmith? Children, have you heard about his name, Oliver Goldsmith? Well, Oliver Goldsmith, he was born in Ireland in the year 1728 and 1731. There is a debate. There is no proper indication, there is no proper record of his birthday. So probably somewhere between 1728 and 1731. Okay. He belonged to a poor family, a poor Irish family. He was born in Ireland, so they were Irish people. He was born in an Irish family, and his father was a county vicar. It means that his father was a priest. But unfortunately, it so happened that when Oliver Goldsmith was very young, he lost his father. And not much is known about his mother, actually. So he was taken charge by his very wealthy uncles. His uncles took him away to live with them. And this is the time Oliver Goldsmith was bullied by maybe his cousins, and there are quite a few reasons which we will find out which has had a very bad effect on the personality of Oliver, young Oliver. Imagine, children, young Oliver, he lost his father. He had been taken care by his uncles, those who were very rich. And Oliver also had a facial disfigurement. That means he had a face which was a little disfigured because at a very young age, and when he was very young, he suffered from smallpox. So in those days, there were no medicines for smallpox. So, or even if there were medicines, they were not very effective, and that would bring about a lot of pain to the victim and also disfigurement of the body parts. So Oliver also had a disfigurement on his face, which is why he would be bullied more than one reason. He was being sheltered by his uncles, so maybe his cousins would show mercy on him by bullying him, depriving him, denying him, calling him names, and at the same time they would also make fun of his disfigured face. Now, these are the very prominent reasons why Oliver Goldsmith, in his later life, when he grew up to be a young man, his life was full of complications. He had a very fascinating life, actually. Children, they had a very, very fascinating life of, he had two, he was sort of a, bipolar sort of a thing. He had two different personalities. He was contradicted between unquestionable brilliance. He was very intelligent, very, very intelligent, okay? And at the same time, he was also very destructive. He was very, very self-destructive. He wanted to give pain to himself. He wanted to harm himself. He wanted to make fun of himself. He did not love himself. At the same time, he was very brilliant. So these two different combinations, two different poles of his characters, two different combinations, had a very, very detrimental yet a long journey for his success in literature. He passed away on April 4th in 1774 due to a kidney disease. Now, let's come back to the poem. In this segment, as I told you, we are going to learn about the village schoolmaster. The village schoolmaster is a very, very interesting person. You see, he's very interesting. He's very, I would say, a magnetic personality. Everybody would want to meet the village schoolmaster in those days. He was so learned. He was kind. At the same time, he was very, very harsh as well. Now, this poem, The Village Schoolmaster by Oliver Goldsmith, is a piece from his very exciting, very detailed, and a very famous, a very popular social commentary. It's a poem, it's very, very long. It's about an entire village known as the Deserted Village. And the village schoolmaster is just a part of it.